An overcast night here in Southern California. There's Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dickerson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, David Wright. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Right.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. The short hit hard. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Corey Spangenberg, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box, Alex Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Will Myers. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And that's through a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. From the stretch, Leonardo Solarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Lagares has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Here's Eric Ibar now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this is fouled straight back. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he. Here's Neil Walker on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Neil Walker
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he misses there. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Dickerson. Just foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Batting second.
Here's the first pitch to him. Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Dickerson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Juan Lagares. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. Striding into the box, Noah Syndergaard, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here it comes, 1-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Spangenberg is there. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time. Stepping into the box, Joseph Kiesler. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. High in the air out to center field. Burns on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hey now.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Very weakly on the ground. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. At the plate, Clayton Richard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Clayton Richard.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Syndergaard is there for it, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Billy Burns.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Popped up. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Wright. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He singled his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Grounded to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in, Alex Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is popped up, calling for it, Cabrera, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Will Myers. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And this will be fouled away. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is into the box now. Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. He'll get it into second, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He drew a walk his first time up. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And that misses inside 1-0. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Dickerson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will be tagged out at the plate. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eric Ibar.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Burns on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in, Joseph Kiesler.
Joseph Kiesler.
Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 7,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Manuel Margot started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. At the plate, Clayton Richard. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And Reyes will put this one away. So striding in, Juan Lagares. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
d'Arnaud.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Standing in, Noah Syndergaard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Lagares rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
The right fielder, number 15.
First offering on its way. Billy Burns is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now another 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Hit back up the middle. Ibar fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in once again, Alex Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here it comes, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Digging in, Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Shot towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base. Ready for another shot now, David Wright. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 5.
Hit hard up the middle. Ibar has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 50.
Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Neil Walker is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Margot. He's got it. A great running play, and that trying to pick things up where he left off. Yangervis Solarte, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think he got a sit fastball there.
Cespedes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Number 8, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Eric Ibar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Joseph Kiesler, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Drupal Cabrera. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit hard on the ground is short. There's Ibar. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a drive out to left center field. Lagares will go to second base. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. From the stretch. 2-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Swing and a miss on the heat. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Skied into very shallow right. Dickerson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Noah Syndergaard. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Jankowski, but this will land untouched. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
But the recovery throw will be in time. At the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Digging in to try it again. Clayton Richard.
And
Carlos Osweiler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder,
Travis Jankowski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Now in the box, Corey Spangenberg. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Lagares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Alex Dickerson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
first baseman, number 4.
Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping in.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Brad Hand.
Now pitching for the
Billy
Padres.
Burns. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickerson's on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, David Wright. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Right over the middle, knee high. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Lifted into center field. Margot's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Yangervis Solarte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Joseph Kiesler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Standing in, Manuel Margot. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Right side. Taken by Walker. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Well, you got to get the bunt down right here, but that just was not very good form right there. It didn't look like he was going to get that down even if he made contact.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Third baseman Asdrubal Cabrera.
Hops this one up. Myers is there, 1 away. Here's Juan Lagares. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Lagares.
Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. We were sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll throw home with it, and he is out on the tag. Return throw is in time. Now at the plate, Brad Hand. He'll be the one to get us going here. Jose Perella is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fernando Salas comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Jankowski. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Hit out toward second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Settling in now, Corey Spangenberg. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-0. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Jankowski is digging for home. And the Padres are going to walk off as winners. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next.
Leading off tonight for San Diego, center fielder Manuel Margot.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
At the plate, Jose Pirela, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting third.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hunter Renfroe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Striding in, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. And it's not going to be in time. It's a steal of 3rd for Reyes. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bruce in the air to right, but that'll hook foul and back up into the seats. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High pop up. Solarte is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Neil Walker. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, Will Myers. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
First baseman number 4, Will.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Into the box, Yangervis Solarte. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
32,
Hit hard up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Striding into the box, Austin Hedges. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Eric Ibar now. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ready with the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Ibar into shallow left. 1 down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Blash will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Digging in, number 34. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, number 34.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Look at Walker. The throw. Got him. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Second baseman, Jose Perella.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Steven Matz. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie down the third baseline. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
Billy Burns.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Throw over to first. And another throw over. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot's under it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Burns rounds rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper tank. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, Hunter Renfroe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hunter Renfroe.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Will Myers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one skied out toward right. Cespedes is there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jabari Blash looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here in the 4th. Third baseman.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Margot waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now batting, Steven Matz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Austin Hedges comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hedges.
Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera gets to it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Eric Ibar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ibar.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Burns moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping into the box, number 34. 4.
Number 34.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground up the middle. Here's Walker for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Flashes under it. 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Margot on his horse. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Margot. And the inning is over. Digging in once again, Manuel Margot. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder number 7. Manuel.
Drilled to first. Bruce fields it cleanly, and he'll just make it to the bag a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first out. Riding in once again, Jose Perella. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Will Myers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Skied into straightaway right. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Bruce around the bag, heading for second now. And Bruce is going to try for third. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Drops the tag. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Margot has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. He's set and the pitch. Yoenis Cespedes is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Perella. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Yangervis Solarte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Yangervis Solarte.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jabari Blash. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. Bruce is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next
now batting, Steven Matz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perella backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Margot moves over, and that ends the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
at the plate, number 34. Corey Spangenberg will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit hard on the ground to second. Walker has it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Stepping into the box, Jose Perella. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that misses 1-1. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Kevin Quackenbush.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Stepping up now, Jose Reyes.
59.
He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Heading for second is Reyes. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bounced to first. And he is out on the tag. So digging in now, Jay Bruce. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. First delivery to him on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box as Dribble Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Odd couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Throwing to second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Will Myers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Yonhervis Solarte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jabari Blash checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over the first, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support.
from under the dome at Tropicana Field. MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder number 15.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball just a bit up. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. Burns rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Settling in now, Michael Conforto. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Popped high in the air. Morrison is going to get there. He's got it one away. So a runner at third here with one gone. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's Archer on 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A pause and the 0-2. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The throw into second. Standing in, Neil Walker. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. They'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lagares on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Jose Bautista. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there, and the inning is over. In now, Yoenis Cespedes. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Travis d'Arnaud is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Shortstop number 7.
Riding in once again, Jose Reyes. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Dickerson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
3rd baseman.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he takes ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Lagares is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Brad Miller. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Ready for another chance. Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Conforto.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 19.
Digging in to try it again. Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
3rd baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fastball is in there. Harvey steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Neil Walker. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Neil
Pulled
Walker.
toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He singled his last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Juan Lagares. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
First baseman, number 7.
So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's taken for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Reyes will put this one away, and the side is. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 strike now from Archer. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more,
right fielder,
Billy Burns.
15.
Last time through was a base hit. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Shortstop number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's safe. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lays off 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Digging in once again, that's Dribble Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Dickerson going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Neil Walker. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher.
First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
2 strikes now from Harvey. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Bruce ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Digging in now, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Look at Walker. The throw to first. Got him. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder. Yoenis
way in front of a great slider that time.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Juan Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way. Juan Lagares comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting hard.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2.
Third baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Longoria.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And Walker will put this one away in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. Blake Snell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Reyes. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Duffy scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Samuel Acevedo.
For New York, number 83, Samuel Acevedo.
And a fastball just a bit up. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman.
Hit to first. Bruce is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Wilson Ramos.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Matt Duffy.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. A.J. Ramos answers the call to pitch.
Now pitching for New York.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
First baseman number 19.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cabrera.
And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double.
Sammy Lopez.
Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Neil Walker. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
The left fielder number 52. Yoenis.
Hard hit at third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Juan Lagares. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Your third baseman.
He's set and the pitch.
3.
Evan Longoria stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trevor Plouffe will get the call to pinch hit.
Trevor Plouffe.
Chopper foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll match up with Blake Snell. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Grichuk is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, right fielder,
now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
This change for the Rays.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Number 14. Trevor
in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Shortstop number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Number 51 takes the mound as he's been called upon to.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 51.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Burns. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Brad Miller. He went deep last time up.
13, second baseman.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Jerry Spromilia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Reyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
The batter number 5.
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this
ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs on 11 hits.